We're at the Williamsburg Park Apartments by CIP, so that's about 56 in Pine Lake. We've done a lot of balcony railings for CIP apartments here in Lincoln. They have a lot of properties, and ever since I started, so probably back around 2014, 2015, about every year we do a couple apartment complexes. Not so much in the last couple of years because we did so many of them a while ago. But the balcony railings are just these U-shaped rails. Originally, a lot of them were white when they came to us and really old because the buildings have been up for a while, so they were rusting. So we blasted all that off and then powder coated. And each complex has their own color preference. This one, from where we're standing, kind of looks black, but it's actually a dark gray. And from where we're at, we're not going to get much closer. We don't want to bother anybody, but from where we're at, it still looks pretty good. I don't see any rust. It's hard to see chalking and fading from here. But realistically, as far as railing on apartments is concerned and that's up in the air, as long as it's looking good from here, I think that's all they're really concerned about. So before, definitely it was this white, probably painted originally many, many years ago, and it was starting to show a lot of rust. So obviously from the road, that doesn't look good, and that's why over time we just do more and more complexes. We were trying to find this one and drove by another complex, and we saw that they still have some old railing on that one, so at some point we'll probably be doing that. But railing is a pretty common thing that we do. We go through spurts of doing a ton of railing and then not so much. We do a lot of new railing that comes to us. We'll blast it and powder coat it, but like this railing here and a lot of stuff that we do, it's railing that was already out and in place, and the coating had worn down, worn off, was rusting. We blast it all off and then powder coat it. Typically, for something that's going outside, it's going to hold up really well for about 5 years if we blast it and then powder coat it, and we put 2 coats of powder on. So this has 2 coats of the exact same color on it. That builds our film thickness up, which really, essentially what we're doing when we put 2 coats on and build film thickness is we're making sure we cover that blast profile, and so that the railing doesn't start to rust, and so you're not actually seeing rust peek up through the coating, which is important for something like this. That's more, I mean, it's to protect people from falling off, but it's also a really visual architectural aspect of all of these apartment complexes, especially when they're facing a street right here. They want that to look good and stay good for a really long time. Since it's probably 5 or 6 years, we can expect this to go another 5 or 6 years, and they really won't have any issues with it, which is what we want.